Now let's talk about China. Is that all? Get out of the Chinese embassy, now. The first issue, arising from the Belt and Road Initiative, is that it mainly serves China's interests, and there is a lack of concern for the interests of the other members in the initiative. Case Study 1. Researchers at Oxford University's Business School found that in China, over half of the infrastructure projects delivered were poorly managed in ways such as cost overruns, lack of real economic benefit where projects are built, and little returns to investors. Case Study 2. In addition to the first case, Nepal cancelled their hydroelectric dam, which cost about $2.5 billion due to it being founded in an irregular and thoughtless manner. And Pakistan cancelled an infrastructure agreement with China, which cost about $14 billion as the projects had hyper-strict conditions for the funding. Therefore, in order for the Belt and Road Initiative to be successful, the interests of fellow members of the initiative needs to be considered. The second arising issue is the unrestricted warfare doctrine.
Unrestricted warfare, China's master plan to destroy America, was co-authored by two PLA colonels, Qiao Liang and Wang Shangshui, in 1999. The doctrine was designed to wage war against the United States, which at the time had the superior military compared to China's, using any means necessary, hence the name unrestricted warfare. The majority of the doctrine is about military tactics. However, there are aspects that mention manipulation of non-military factors. In this case, manipulating foreign countries in order to become allies, in order to put the United States or any adversary at a disadvantage. If we were to understand what this doctrine implies, we can glance at this quote. Spaces in nature, including ground, the seas, the air, and outer space, are battlefields. But social spaces, such as military, politics, economics, culture, and the psyche, are also battlefields. It can be confrontation between professional soldiers, or one between newly emerging forces consisting primarily of ordinary people or experts. Well, that explains TikTok. I guess they're using cringe warfare to take over the world. From my observation, the Belt and Road Initiative follows the principles of diplomatic warfare, using diplomacy to get a strategic advantage, resources warfare, obtaining resources via force or compensation to gain a strategic advantage, economic aid warfare, aiding nations with resources to either form alliances or supply nations with economic resources to advance one's interest, and ideological warfare, a planned attack against the basic ideology of a hostile system.
If viewed under the perspective of unrestricted warfare, the Belt and Road Initiative can be viewed as a means to obtain a favorable position in the future conflict. Epstein did not kill himself.